Yeah. What's going on? How's it going, everybody? My bad. I had to close that door because they are watching loud cartoons in there. But either way it goes, yeah. What a day yesterday was. Um, few bankroll builders here. I was really high on hit. I was really high on OG. He got that for me. Them PRAs. I hammered that. Sitting at 25 and a half. He got that for me. The threes for Fred VanVleet, that was pretty good. That was okay as well, So, it is what it is. Like and subscribe if you like the video, man. Hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. I think that's really important. Um, I don't have a lot here, man. These are some game twos. I don't have a lot here. I ain't even gonna lie. Not right now. I probably need some more time to process some information. Um, I got baseball plays. Um, I still got to figure out how I got to incorporate these within my day, but we'll figure it out. But like I said, yeah, make sure you exercise different books. I've been using books like well, you can see my books here every day. Not too much of the points bet. I have to get into that, but especially for the, I think you can cash out on player performance doubles or something like that over there. So I got to really, really look into that. But MGM and Caesars here and there. MGM, I really like them. FanDuel, that's my boo. You know. Flavor and V blocks, man. You guys, I got up on that. I had to put some emphasis on that yesterday. All right, so I had to really, really get that out there. He ended up getting 2 blocks. So that's like 9 or 10 straight games with a block in like 9 or 14 games. That's pretty cool, man. But let's get into it, man. I mean, we got a 7.5. I mean, we got a 219 over under and 7.5 point favorites. Miami Heat here. Miami Heat was defense was stifling. We all know that. This game went under this total here, so we know that. Possibility it could probably go under again. I do think Miami is going to win this series. This is the second game. The second game could tend to be a little tougher. I don't know, really. Trust me. But man, gonna have to start exercising. Probably exercise some unders here. I just haven't really, really, really took a really, really pinpoint and seen how far I want to go under. I'm watching Trey Young. I don't think that we're gonna get any more movement. We're gonna get this going up. I think it opened up at 26 and a half. It's probably gonna stay there. He's an under candidate, but I can't really. I'm not an unders guy, man, so I can't really. I have to do something like that in the dark. I'm not going to give no plays out like that. I do like the Miami Heat to win this game. Okay. Usual suspects for the threes. I think they're in play. I was all over. Hero last game. He was trash. So, uh, you know, what's his face came out and hit 8 out of 9 threes, and he wasn't even listed. So this is a game that I'll probably be live betting and props, just so I can get a feel for the game to see who's going to be out there for the 3 ball, especially on the Miami side. Don't mind getting to 2 threes for Herter. I mean, it just is what it is. And Trey Young and Kyle Lowry, okay? Just for those 3 plays right there alone, you can get plus money. Yeah, but you can mix and match with one of these guys, and you can take down some plays if you want. Assist. Kyle Lowry has been okay, really good in the assist category. He's had assist totals. He's had 8 assists or better in 4 out of his last 5 games. So that's something that you could take into consideration. So his assist prop is in play. In bankroll builders, I don't mind getting to 6. Okay, so you could take down one of these 3-point props if you want, and then you could mix it in. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take down a herder, you can get a even money right there if you want, like a -102. So those were some plays that I don't mind getting to in this one here. Um, Defense here. Jimmy Butler is probably averaging two steals a game. I want to say maybe or a little bit over 1. Kyle Lowry is averaging 1. Bam Adebayo is averaging 1. So those are some of the top steal candidates there. Uh, Almost Kevin Huerter is almost averaging a steal there. So there you have that. Those are some defensive plays. I haven't looked into blocks, so I'll just save some time. Miami Heat are nothing for me in this one. I haven't looked at player performance doubles. Let me see. I ain't even going. You know what? 2 steals and a win for Jimmy Butler, plus 158, some shit like that. I'm not gonna go through all of these. I ain't gonna do it. Catch me on the internet. I'll probably post something. I post something a few yesterday or whatever the case may be. Minnesota Timberwolves at Memphis Grizzlies here. 7-point favorites. Memphis Grizzlies at home. We got a big total here, 240 over under. These teams can hit the over, okay? These teams are going to have to come out swinging. But look for an aggressive Ja Morant today. I think you're going to see an aggressive Ja Morant. That point prop should be in jeopardy. You'll probably see some Beverly. Beverly would probably try to get under his skin or whatever the case may be, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't, it's a lot of these. It's a lot. I just don't have a lot for it right now. And that's playoff basketball, because I'm looking for somebody like Steven Adams, okay? I'm actually looking. He's been up and down against Cat. I'm actually looking for him to bounce back, man. But I can't even. I don't know. I can't even do it, man. I mean, I think he's hit double-digit rebounds once or twice against him this season. Cat has been, beating him. You know what I'm saying? Get him in foul trouble here and there. So I'll probably just stay away. You don't have to get on everything, even though you guys that's been rocking with me know that's one of my favorite picks, man. That's one of my favorite picks, So we will see. We will see. As far as bankroll builders, it was hard for me to even pick together a bankroll builder, okay? Looking at somebody like D'Angelo Russell, he's a guy who got into foul trouble last game, okay? He's been dishing the ball pretty well, especially in his last 4 games. He's averaging 7 assists on the season. All right. He's had 6 assists or better in 4 straight games. His assist prop is sitting at 7.5. Right. It definitely can be done. It definitely can be done. I'm looking forward to him to get more than. He only played 29 minutes last game. Like I said, he was into foul trouble. I'm looking for him to get, go over 30 minutes. You can drop some assists against these guys. So I got a slight interest in that. Nothing official. I got slight interest in that. Sometimes he can fall short of this 6 assist number here, but I'm gonna throw it up there for bankroll builders. And then, the 3 ball is always in play for me. So, 2 threes for D'Angelo Russell and 6 assists and 2 threes. You'll get that for minus 125. You can just about throw anything with that. You can get somebody like Desmond Bain. Throw him up there for 2 threes and you can get plus money. But the 3 ball is in play for those are my guys. Desmond Bain, Edwards and Russell. Those are the guys that I'm looking at for threes. And like I said, you can throw these guys up there for 2 threes apiece, man. And 6 assists for Angelo Russell, and you'll be in there. That's something that I might play. or even if I want to take down the assist for um, um, D'Angelo Russell and just roll with the 2 threes, I can get that at minus 131 and just about put anything else with that and to get the plus money if I want to. Okay, defense here. Um, I mean, Patrick Beverly is a big steals guy. Anthony Edwards is probably the best. He probably got the best hands over here as far as steals. He's averaging 1.4 steals on the season. So his steals are in play. I didn't check Dylan Brooks. I know Dylan Brooks gets steals though. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I know Dylan Brooks gets steals. He's averaging one since he's been back. It ain't been looking good, but no. But he is averaging a steal. Excuse me. He's a steal a game. I don't know where I get these hiccups from. Goodness gracious. Oh man. Then Carlton Towns. He's not listed, but he gets a lot of steals as well. Okay. So if they tend to put him up there, he's averaging 1 block and 1 steal. Carl Anthony Towns. All right. So yeah, there you have that. Moving on along to the next game here. We have what we have here. New Orleans Pelicans at. I don't have a lean in this Minnesota game. So there you have that. They're just two bet on teams for me. New Orleans Pelicans at Phoenix Suns here. Memphis, make sure you look at Jaren Jackson. He's averaging 2 blocks, maybe 2.5. So that's something, to look at too. But yeah, New Orleans Pelicans at Phoenix Suns here, 221.5 over under in this one, and Phoenix Suns favored by 10. Phoenix Suns favored by 10. Chris Paul had to jump out there and get it in. This is, New Orleans Pelicans got some guys. They got some defenders and some spots that can make it a little. I mean, you got guys like Crowder. He's not a big time scorer. Okay, so he went out there and laid the egg. I didn't see the matchups. Who was sticking who was guarding who. That was something I was supposed to do this morning. But yeah. So even though, like I said, he could have had a better. I expect them to shoot better this game. I just put it like that. Okay. He only took 4 attempts, and he was that motherfucker had 1.1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 block. Okay. So he's gonna have to figure that shit out. Either way it go, man, I don't have much. I had love for Jonas Valanciunas rebounds already. That game, didn't expect him to go for 25, but matchups are key. This is a team that probably won't run him off the floor. They run Aiden out there, and then they'll run McGee out there. So this is probably a team that won't run him out there. And if he stays out of foul trouble, he does damage. You know what I'm saying, especially in the rebound category. If you're feeling froggy, you can get to that 12.5. Man, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? Be my guest if you're feeling froggy on that. Chris Paul, he's a double threat in a given day, right along with Aiden. I'd imagine Aiden should be going out there to have a better game today. And I have to look towards the assist for Chris Paul. Even in some of my parlays, but I just don't. These games I don't have too much for them, man. I ain't even gonna lie. The only thing I can look towards is the 3 ball, and it's me. I'm comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with that. So I can look towards the 3 ball here with somebody like Devin Booker for 2, maybe CJ for 2. We know Crowder can be ass. We know Mikal Bridges can be ass at sometimes. I can come down here to maybe a 1-3 or something like that, and probably slide in Bridges for 1-3. And those 3 plays right there to get you to minus 116. I can sprinkle something on that right now. You know what I'm saying? Or I can just go over here and probably try to find some assists. Maybe slide down here to an 8 assists, throw it up there for Chris Paul, and live with the result at plus 112. Okay, that's something that I'm looking forward to. That's something that I could probably look at. This might be a series that Chris Paul might have to take advantage of his scoring ability. So his points prop is sitting at 17.5. We do have alternates out, which I did not know that. No, I did know that. I did not really go into looking into, but something like a 12 and a half or 13 and a half, or you just want to. Me, I'm not greedy. You see what I'm saying? I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. I'll take something like this. I don't have to put his points up there. I'll take something like this, and I'll be good with it. I can even take his assists off, and that's something like that. I'll be good with it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with me. And this is something you guys can take that and add it with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then as far as the steals and things, defense, where's the defense? Yeah, as far as defense goes here, um, at the end of the day, we just trying to we try to get some money. You know what I'm saying? So you got guys like, okay, Crowder. Okay, so they don't have Crowder up there right now because he's averaging a steal a game, all right? And then you got Devin Booker. He's somebody who's averaging a steal a game, okay? Damn, I went all the way off of the game. I'm sorry. Yeah, Devin Booker, he's averaging a steal a game. Let's see. Herb Jones, I think he's averaging close to 2 steals a game. Mikal Bridges, he's averaging 1.2 steals a game, and probably a half a block. That's just equaling out to about a block every 1 or 2 games, every other game. But yeah, Herb Jones, he's a really good defender, rookie defender at that. He's averaging a little over 1.5 steals, and then he's he's almost averaging a block. Okay, who do they have down here for blocks? I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? Who do we have down here for blocks? I just want to see. Okay, Herb Jones. You get a plus money for Herb Jones a block. Damn. He didn't have a block last game. But that's something to look at, man. DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton must be averaging close to 2 blocks there. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I should have been looked at DeAndre Ayton, man. Right. He's not even averaging a block, but he did have 4 blocks last game. All right. Yeah. And they got him at minus 400. I guess. It is what it is. Okay. All right. Okay, some baseball. All right. So yeah, I could just go through the baseball. I got a few picks here. I mean, nothing official unless I say it's official. But I'm definitely gonna give you guys my leans here, and what I've been looking at, man. Now we got Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Everything from what I said from last video, it still applies. This will be a doubleheader here. This is the first game. I lean towards Washington in their last game yesterday, and I'm leaning towards them now. This is the same game. It's just been postponed. Okay, so I'm leaning towards Washington in this first game. The second game that they play, I don't have a play in that yet. Another postponed game, and this is another doubleheader here. I'm leaning towards San Francisco in this first game. I'm sorry. I'm leaning towards the under. That was my pick yesterday. I'm gonna stick with the under. All right, I'm gonna stick with the under. 2 good pitchers. They own one right now. I'll lean towards the under in this one. All right. Another postponed game. Yesterday I said I was gonna roll with Cleveland, and I'm gonna just keep it funky. I'm gonna roll with Cleveland. It's, ain't nothing changed. It's just a different day. All right, now St. Louis Cardinals at Miami Marlins here. Yeah, Luzardo, man, he pitched very well. He had 12 Ks in 5 innings, man. You know what I'm saying? He was pitching well in training camp as well. Then Wainwright, he was 1-1, man. He 1-1. You know what I'm saying? He struggled, in this last outing versus the Brewers. So he gave up 8 hits, a home run, probably like 4 runs. But on the other hand, the bright spot is St. Louis, they have been batting very well against lefties. So I don't know, man. I'm undecided. You guys got plays? Drop them in the comment section for me, man. It's a possibility I might lean under in this one. I don't know. We will see. For the simple fact that Miami Marlins, I'm not a big fan of their bats as of right now or yet. Two okay pitchers, man. Two okay pitchers. All right. So I'll probably lean under in this one. All right. So how many games did I go through? Let me go back here. So I mean, the same bats from yesterday. I know yesterday I liked from the White Sox. I liked Jose Abreu. He's 8 for 30. He's has 3 home runs, 3 extra base hits versus Shane Bieber, and then that's about it that stood out to me for that game there on the White Sox side, and then Cleveland on the Cleveland side. Not too much really stood out for me on the Cleveland side. And then what else did I say? Arizona and Washington. Arizona and Washington. On the Washington side, I didn't have anything out for Arizona. Markel Franco, he was 6 for 14 with a bomb and 3 extra base hits there. And the San Francisco Giants these are the same bats from yesterday. So I can touch on the Mets. Starting Marte, he's 1 for 2. And then you had Eduardo Escobar was 3 for 11 with a bomb. And then the bat who I really, really liked was Robinson Cano. He's 10 for 28, 5 extra base hits and a bomb and 4 bombs, 7 RBIs. He's somebody who I was really, really, really looking at from that game. It's important for me to point out some bats that I like to you guys, so that you guys can, if you guys doing same game parlays or something like that. All right. On the Seattle side, on the San Francisco side, it was 2 bats. I think it was 2 bats. Yeah. Wilmer Flores, he was 2 for 3, and then 1 for 3 was Brandon Belt was 3 for 5 with 2 home runs. So those are a couple guys that I was looking at, And then on the Miami side, nothing too much stuck out for me on Miami. Or I think I had 1 bat for St. Louis. Yeah, that was Arenado, but it really wasn't nothing. He's 1 for 2. So I take a look at everything. You know what I'm saying? I take a look at everything. You know what I'm saying? Brian Anderson, like for the Miami side, just a few. Nobody had no dingers against Wayne Wright, but Brian Anderson has a dinger, and that's all I was looking at. Miguel Rojas, he was 3 for 6 as well. So that is what it is. Now for this next wave of games, we got New York Yankees at Detroit Tigers here. We got Cole going up against Alexander. We got an over under 8 in this one. New York Yankees big favorites here. And you know what? I'm not a fan of of Alexander, you know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, I do think this is a good right spot for Cole. He allowed 3 home runs, man. He struggled, man. He struggled a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But going up against the Jays and the Sox, I think that'll do it to you. You know what I'm saying? Those are 2 good teams. But like I said, I'm not too high on Alexander. I like the matchup for Cole a little bit better than what he's been seeing. I don't know. I just think Detroit's the better team here. I'll take the Yankees on the run line here, man. You know what I'm saying? Minus 125. Parlays for 220. Money line for parlays. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Bats from that game, the New York Yankees game. The New York Yankees are facing off against right. Okay, so hold on. I got a couple bats here. I got to figure out a way where I can put all these bats together and just, something for me. So I like, keep an eye on the starting lineups, who's coming out. Josh Donalds, he's got a bomb. He's 3 for 8. And then Gleyber Torres, he's 2 for 2, man, with a bomb, a home run. That's a bomb. Yeah. So, that's a few bats right there. And let me see, what was that? The Yankees. Yankees, 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 Yankees. Who? Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think I had many bats out for Detroit, but oh, you know what? Um, who's that one guy I want to point out? Well, um, so you got a couple guys that have been penny pinching off of him, but not Austin Meadows. I mean, he's got a nice sample size. He's 5 for 21 with 2 home runs. Uh, 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 2 home runs. Yeah, he's 5 for 21 with 2 home runs and 4 extra base hits there. And then Garneau has a bomb. He's 2 for 8. Robbie Grossman, he's got a bomb. He's 4 for 9, and then 4 for 8. Candelario, he's 4 for 8, and then yeah, that's what it's looking like right there for the bats over there. All right. Toronto Blue Jays at wait a minute, did I pass up? Okay, I didn't pass them up. All right, Toronto Blue Jays at Boston Red Sox, and just right off the bat, I'm not a big fan of Kikuchi there, so I'll give him the pitching edge towards Evaldi right now. Okay, um, I give the pitching edge to Evaldi, Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, Boston Red Sox there. Um, you know, man, I didn't really look too much into this game, but I still said I'm going to lean towards Boston in this one. Just definitely based off pitching and stuff like that. Got a couple batters here I like. JD Martinez, he's 2 for 6 with 2 bombs. Alexander Bogaerts, he's 3 for 6 with 2 bombs. You know what I'm saying? So those are a few bats that I like right there on the Boston side. You know what I'm saying? So Toronto, they can, they can, what they can do. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know what they can do, but um, you got Bo Bichette. He's 5 for 12 with a bomb. Then you got Uriel. He's 4 for 10 with a bomb, and then you have BGO. He's 2 for 4 with 2 bombs. Okay, so there's a few guys over there that got some bombs off Evaldi, but I think Evaldi should come out on top in this one. You know. Uh, I'm really, really, really undecided over here, but if I had to pick one, I would have to go with Boston. Okay, Pittsburgh Pirates at Milwaukee Brewers here, and I'm just gonna save some time. I'm going with Milwaukee Brewers here. Probably gonna have to take them on the run line at minus 130. They are big time favorites here. Burns pitching really, really well. So you know. So yeah, I think you could look towards Burns. I mean, yeah, I give them the pitching. I give them the pitching edge. I mean, money line, parlays, and then run line of Brewers there at 130 minus 130. You can look at some strikeouts. You probably can look at some strikeouts for Burns, man. It's probably these guys are getting ready to start heating up here. Tampa Bay Rays and Chicago Cubs here. 7.5 over under in this one. Right off the back, I don't have too much for this game. I'm undecided, and that's when you guys got something. Let me know. The Angels versus Astros. I mean, it's a few things to There's a few things here. You got Sandoval pitching okay. He pitching okay. Last time out, he pitched 4 innings. 6 innings pitched with 4 Ks. On the other hand, the Stros, they ain't been hitting lefties that well, so that's pretty alarming right there. But we know, we know any given day these guys can hit the best of the pitching. You know what I'm saying? But just as of right now, I'll have to tip around my expectation in this one. You can get good value if you want to back the Los Angeles here. It'll be a straight play, so I'm probably going to end up sprinkling some on it. But, truthfully, I don't have a play on this one. I would say I might lean towards Astros or nothing, but it might be a stronger lean throughout the day. I'll have to look at it, all right? Minnesota Twins at Kansas City Royals here. Man, over under 8 in this one. Minnesota, the favorites here. Archer was okay in this last outing, 4 innings, 3 Ks. Uh, I just got to get a lean towards Minnesota pitchers here. The pitcher. Just for the simple fact of the pitcher here, I just gonna give a lean towards Minnesota, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Money line is okay with me at -116. Okay, on the road. They got that still got that Tampa Bay game, that Los Angeles game, that Houston game. So I'll bounce back and go through some bets. Okay, I mean some bats before I forget. So who we had at Tampa Bay and Chicago. Not too many bats that I have out for them, and then Chicago, not any bats that I have out for Chicago. Jason Herrick, he was 3 for 6. You know what I'm saying, with 2 extra base hits and a home run going up against Weisler. Los Angeles Angels and the Houston Astros. Houston, I'll run off some bats. Kyle Tucker is 4 for 6 with 2 home runs. McCormick is 2 for 3 with a home run. Alvarez is 2 for 7 with 2 home runs. And then you got Alex Redmond is 1 for 3 with a home run. And then Maldonado, he's 3 for 6. And then last but not least, that's it. That's all. That's it. And then on the Los Angeles Angels side, so we got a few people here. Not too many of them got bombs, but you got Ward, he's 4 for 8. Adele is 3 for 10. 3 for 6. Stassi and Suzuki is 3 for 6 as well. And then the only person right now that's standing out to me with bombs is Jerry Walsh and Anthony Rendon. Anthony Rendon is 5 for 10 with 2 extra base hits and a bomb. All right, so Anthony Rendon can really make some noise. All right, you already know that. Minnesota Twins and Kansas City Royals bats. Let me see. Minnesota. There was like 1 or 2 bats that I had put up for them. Carlos Correa, he's 2 for 3 with a bomb, and then Polanco, he's 1 for 2. Those are only 2 bats that I put out for them. And then Kansas City, you had one bat that really stuck out to me was Carlos Santana, who was 7 for 18 with 2 extra base hits. And then Whit Merrifield, he's 3 for 7. And then Mondesi, he's 2 for 4 with a bomb. That's the only ones that really stuck out for me right there. All right. Man, I know it's a lot, but, Philadelphia Phillies at Colorado Rockies here. I'm going to go ahead and back the Phillies in this one here. I mean, not a fan of Freeland and Philly. They've been pretty good against lefties. You can look at Segura. You can look at Castellanos. All right. Who else? Those are some bats that I had off the top because I was really looking at them. And who else do we have on the Colorado Rockies side? Which I probably don't have any bets out for the Colorado Rockies. You know what I'm saying? Colorado Rockies. Nope, I don't remember putting any bets out for them. Okay, so moving along, I'm leaning towards Philly in that one though. Philly, money line. Yep. And then Texas Rangers. We got Gray going up against Robbie Ray, man. Last time out, Robbie Ray, the Sox got to him. And then Texas, they've been smashing lefties. They're like second or something, you know what I'm saying? So he might, White Sox smash lefties historically, and then Texas Rangers, they smash lefties. We might be able to find some value here on that money line at +120. I'm going to take a stab at it. Hey, I'm going to take a stab at it, man. I'm going to take a stab at it, man. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to take a stab at it, man. Give me the Texas Rangers on the money line. Cincinnati Reds at San Diego Padres here. Over under 7.5. I mean, this game here, Both pitchers, I guess they're okay for right now. I'll lean towards the under in this one. This is a no-run first inning candidate game for me, so that's where I'm at with that one. All right, no run. This won't be one of my top no runs. My only one that I really jumped on, thought about. So I'm gonna look at the no runs first inning here, and lean towards the under. No official plays though. No official plays. Baltimore Orioles at Oakland here. Um, Baltimore Orioles at Oakland here. Um, this is a game here that I'm pretty much undecided on. That's all I can say here, man. I just don't know which way I want to go on this one. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then this Atlanta Braves at uh, Los Angeles Dodgers here. You got Fried, you got Bueller here. Man. I can see instances where I think, Atlanta could probably bother Bueller here, you know what I'm saying, get pesky or something, man. So this is another game that I'm undecided in. It's gonna take me a while to figure it out. You know, damn. I can see instances where I want to take Atlanta here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna fall back, man. I'm gonna fall back until later, further notice. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace.